And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starting pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The 1-0.
Ball.
And that one is
inside. Ball.
In there at the knees. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game. But a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Next to the dish is Freddie. Runner takes off on the ground, and that's just foul. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. No question about this one. It's out of here. A towering shot to center. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Another solid power season.
Ball, that's down.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-1. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Two down. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Stays alive. The 2-2. And now
Outside,
it's 3-2.
ball.
And this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's 2-zip. Back in the Bronx. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Will Klein. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Ball one,
That's
no
up.
strikes.
That's a ball.
Line drive, base hit right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Number 22.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand, no problem.
Line drive in the air to make the catch.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jason.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Jason Dominguez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. That's to third.
That's
and
a
it
foul
goes
ball.
Just foul. Grisham stands at first with one out. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
No, that's out.
Two on, one out. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a pop-up. Betts moving under it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 30, Max Schumann.
Now it's the right fielder, Max Schumann.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Ball. 2 on, 2 outs. That misses
That's
the
the ball.
zone, and it's 2-0. That one misses. 3-1 now.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
2 on, 2 outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Rice takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
No, that's
Movement
down.
in the Yankees
Ball.
pen. Angel Chevy, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ground ball left side. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down at the top of the second.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Dalton Rushing digs in now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
No, that's out.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Dodgers down in order. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jr.
Pitch misses
Ball.
there. Ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Edgardo Henriquez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 70 getting cranked up as well. The 1-0.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 2-2. And there's
Ball.
the ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Will Klein done for the night, and a nice job there from the opener. Got them some outs, kept them off the board. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Edgardo Henriquez.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
No, that's inside.
And the 1-0.
Hoo-yah!
Henriquez, a righty that throws with power. 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One out, runner at second. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Yeah, what?
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one at triple digits.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Fastball for a strike. And it's second. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fastball.
That's inside. That's the ball.
Got him there. Man on second, 2 down.
That's a ball.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 2-2 on the way. Got it. And that is that. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Now pitching for the
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Angel Chevy.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And first offering is fouled off. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That's a ball.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one almost got him. To the right side. Whips it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
Now the number 2 hitter, Andy Pajes. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is that. Dodgers go down quietly, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Pretty standard.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
High 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Now all even up. That one
That's
missed.
a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one misses.
Miss. Ball
So
4. Take your
walk.
base.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
On the ground to first. Freeman over to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Edgardo Henriquez out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
The left-hander on now, number 70.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Base is empty after the double play. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Line to left. And
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Down in order go the Yankees. And they're down 2-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Start of the fourth. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nope. Ball.
Oh, he looks
up.
more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Foul ball there. The count 2-1. That one hammered but pulled foul. Out to short, Volpe. On to first.
Got him.
And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Yeehaw! Ball.
Base hit, and they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Here comes Max Muncy. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Hee-ha!
Betts over at first with one away. There's a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Going 2 now. Down the left field line, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. There in plenty of time. He's caught stealing.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4.
Tried to
That's the ball.
backdoor with
That's
that
down.
slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And he swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs with a runner at third.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back now in the Bronx. Bottom 4, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez in position. And there are 2 down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
One, 2 now. Ground ball to the right
That's
side.
foul.
And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Yankees, Brent Hedrick.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike two. Hedrick, the tall lefty, 235 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2019. Goes down looking for a strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Splits the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
Ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Edman in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. On the ground, right side, and a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Nope, ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one popped up right side. Chisholm should have this one. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
You know, these
That
Yankees,
missed. That's a
as
ball.
this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
To the left side, but it is well foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and
ball.
they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 3-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And a payoff pitch. Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And next for New York, Ali Sanchez. Struck out looking his first time.
Hey!
And now the 0-1. That one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Just
No, that missed. That's the ball.
And that's a strikeout looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
McMahon leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one lifted to left. Hernandez moving under this one. And that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Shohei Ohtani.
One.
Just missed. Ground ball up the middle. Volpe throws to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next to the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Thomas.
Foul out of play off to the right.
No, that's high.
And the slider just misses. Fastball for a strike. On the ground, out to short. Fires across the diamond. Just got him on that one. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. There's a swing and a drive. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 3-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Low, ball.
Two down, nobody on. Drilled out towards left center field. This one's got a chance. And it is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brent Hedrick is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Camilo Doval takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy, 1 for 2.
Hard work.
One. That one to first.
That's foul.
But it kicks foul. Here's the 0-2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
Number 22, Ben Rice.
Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Hard. Oh, that's low. That's a ball. Ball.
The Yanks down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball is outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground,
No,
right
that's a
side,
foul ball.
and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Really thriving with the bat this season here at home. And first offering is fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. Breaking ball misses down and away. Dominguez leads off first with one away.
Ball, that's high.
Curve in the
That's
dirt,
a ball.
kicks away. And the runner stays where he is. Payoff pitch. So a walk.
Ball four, take
puts
your bait.
runners at first and second.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
There's a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Chisholm in the box now. Takes strike 1. And a foul ball. Stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the dirt. Anthony Volpe on deck for the Yankees. And a payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And that's the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of inning number 7, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Action in the pen down there. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Yo, 1. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone.
Ball.
Gonna count 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
1-2 now. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 away.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
First pitch misses. Yeah, that's fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Rushing in the box again, takes a strike.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Check swing, he held up. Ball 1. Rushing off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
Outside corner, there's a strike. And delivers outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Shohei Ohtani up next for the Dodgers. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Caught him looking for the K. One left for LA, but they lead it 4-0.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alex Vesia.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Stepping in, Anthony Volpe. The Yankees in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Ball.
The Yankees looking to rally. Here's a high chopper. Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
In the air, right field, Tucker on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 39.
Here's the catcher, Ali Sanchez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That missed. That's a ball.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on.
Struggled
No, that missed. That's the ball.
A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2-0.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Next pitch,
Ball.
a slider that misses outside. Three-one.
Take your base, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Handles, throws to first. That takes care of Grisham. Inning over. The Yanks lead 1. They trail it here 4-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Fernando Cruz. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. David Bednar, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And the 0-1. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
First one to Freeman is in for a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Cruz, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3rd out. Dodgers down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Back in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
Number 22, Ben Rice.
Ball.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Hut. That's a ball. That's inside.
The Yanks down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right side, going back, has room, and he makes the catch. It appears ready for baseball here in New York. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball.
And another ball.
Just the 3rd pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
Ball 4, runner,
So
take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Now the 0-1.
That's the ball down.
Shohei on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's the ball.
That
Ball.
one misses, and a full count now. Got him. Run gone here. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Hey, he needs
Checks
to
over to
throw.
first, back safely. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Ground ball right side. To Volpe at second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they make short work of him there. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. And on the hill today, Will Klein. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 12. Grisham.
The 1-0.
No, that missed. That's the ball. Here.
Pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
What a stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting second, the first baseman.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Yeehaw!
Close,
That
but
missed.
called
That's a
a
ball.
Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-2.
See if
Ball
you can go
out.
upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Close
Nope.
one.
Ball.
Doesn't get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 outs, base is empty. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. Pitch misses.
Nope, that's outside.
And
Ball.
that's ball 1. Misses
Ball.
again, 5 in a row.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one in the air. Muncy brings it in, and that is that. We played an inning, no score. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of the second, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Angel Chevy, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
That's a ball.
Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Not too often you're going to see a sub 90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he was either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
Yarbrough,
No, ball.
He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. The 1-0.
Ball, that's
and
outside.
you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
The 2-1. Foul ball there. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down,
That's a ball.
stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
3-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bill. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
One down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's been a great free agent sign. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's two down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
In the air, left field. Bellinger has a beat on it. And that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 1-0. Back here in New York and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
That's the ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edgardo Henriquez getting ready to go. Number 70 also getting ready.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Fouled off. He was late.
Ball.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 30, Matt Schumann.
Yeah!
Ball one
Ball.
there.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point in that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. Way high.
Ball high.
That catches the corner.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Angel Chavez.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
That's inside. Ball.
That one
Nope,
close,
ball.
ruled a ball. And that's ball 2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Right side, Chisholm. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
In the air out to center. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next,
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. Walked to open the ball game. And a ground ball
That's
to
foul.
first. And that's just foul. Quick move to first. Edman back on a dive. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Bellinger gets under it, and that's the 3rd out. So the Dodgers leave one, but they're on top 1-0.
Now pitching for
Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Edgardo Henriquez.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Across the letters at 102.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
On the ground
That's
to the
foul.
left. And it goes just foul. Henriquez measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball,
No, that's
a
up.
sinker, a cutter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one way inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop 3rd strike.
Batting in, the third baseman, Ryan.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base.
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. And the 1-0. That one in triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Over to first, and he's saved.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That missed. Ali Sanchez waiting to hit for the Yankees. The 3-1. And a big swing and a miss. Called out on strikes.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
One out man at first. So up next for New York, Ali Sanchez. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Man at second. In the air, right field. Tucker settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Esta.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is the inning. One left for the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, out of the 4th, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one the other way, and it stays fair. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Just missed. Freeman aboard here at first with nobody out. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Angel Chavez won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher on here, Brent Hedrick.
Well, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Muncy digs in.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That's a ball. Outside. Ball.
Outside.
Ball. Outside.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. So now 3-2. High fly ball, right field. Schumann takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Fly to left his first time.
Hee-haw!
Swings through that one for strike 2. Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time. Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. It's now 3-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
22, Ben Rice.
Just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Here's a 1-1. 100 at the knees, and he came up empty.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Here's the 2-2. Popped in the air, left field. Hernandez under it, one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Jason.
Ball, that's up.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. Almost got him.
That's in.
The Yankees yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Now pitching for
they hand the ball over to a new arm, Alex Vesia.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. And that one is downstairs.
That's down. Ball.
And that's ball 1.
It started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Great swing and solid contact, just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
The 1-2.
What you got?
Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Yanks go in order. Still down 3-0. Back at Yankee Stadium and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Fought off foul. Next offering is foul back. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground to Jazz. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next to the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brent Hedrick won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Camilo Doval on to pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Two down, base is empty. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey! Ha!
Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the inning, Max Schumann stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
The 1-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball. No, that's
missed.
outside. Ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. This one in the air. Muncy. And there's one down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's two down.
Well, that's the money maker right there. Two strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with two strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Volpe in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 3-0. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And that drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right back to him on the mound. To first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie digs in here. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up.
That's a ball.
Ball, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Two down, nobody on. There's a line drive to left field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Kyle Tucker having a lot more success on the road this season. Swing and a foul out of play. Muncy off of first with 2 away. This ball's chopped on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for LA, but they lead it 3-0.
now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jack Dreyer, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ball.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Evan Phillips preparing to come on if needed. Stewart also throwing. The 1-0.
Hee-haw!
Swings and misses at one down below the zone. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. One away. Bottom of the sixth.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 39, Ali Sanchez.
And first offering is fouled off. The Yanks hitless so far in the game. In the air to left center. Pajes on the move to the alley. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going. Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's a ball.
And it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ball game.
Hoo-yah! That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back for more from the Bronx, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
That was straight queso right there.
Ball. That's up.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
That missed. That's a ball.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Outside
Ball.
low, and the count is 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
That clips the corner. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
Yeah.
Two. That one missing
Ball.
inside. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Man at first, and here is Tommy Edman, 1 for 2.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Comes up empty. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Camilo Doval done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz. He's been so good against lefties. Fastball
That's
is
a ball.
outside. On the ground. Fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And next for LA, Andy Pajas. 0 for 3 in this one. Hard on the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Set for the last half of the seventh. In now is the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. To the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
The Yankees looking to rally.
No, that's out.
The Yankees trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Here, what?
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Here's a 1-2. Warm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now, Max Schumann. Fouled off down the right side.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Breaking
no,
ball
that's
inside. And 1-1. Bellinger at first, one gone. And that one is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Man, that slider bearing into your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jack Dreyer departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
a new pitcher in the game, Evan Phillips. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 1 now. That one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Got him. That is the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. We're at the top of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Ball.
The 1-1. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
That's
Ball,
takes
that's
low.
down.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. The 1-0.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Nope, ball.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Slides for the stop. The flip. There's one. On to first.
No, he
Saved.
beat it. He beat it.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Muncy in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to him. Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
Tucker in
Outside.
now.
That's the
Takes
ball.
one off the plate.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. And that's it for a strike. Man, that got him square in the mask. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two now. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the Bronx and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Out towards right center field. Pajes on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Yeehaw!
That one outside.
That missed. That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is down low. The Dodgers leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one smoked on its way out of here. shot. And they're on the board. It's 3-1. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Now here is Ali Sanchez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hit in the air, left field. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Nota.
It's so important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Two now. And a good
That's the ball.
Rice hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The kick, the 3-2. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Evan Phillips out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for New York, Ben Rice.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. Just
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And that's
ball inside.
The inside edge. And now it's 3-2. Jason Dominguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The tying run at the plate. Good job to fight that one off. 3-2 on the way. swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Fastball for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Bednar, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Nope. Ball.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. And the 1-0. Foul ball there. High fly ball down the left field line. And that'll get off into the seats. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Two down, nobody on. And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
2-0 count, you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. They go back to back, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
And that shot shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Nope, ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top of the 9th. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Ball.
In a situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Hey!
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Ball, that's high. Nope, that's outside. Ball.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Stays alive. Next one
that's
misses,
ball.
And that's ball 3. Got him looking. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Chisholm, the next to hit,
ball.
takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
He's had a tough day at the plate, 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
5-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.